It's cold, freezing. It's getting into the winter months, and that's really crap for two reasons. One is I work outside all day, and yeah, my hands are already freezing this morning. The second reason is it's terrible for 3D printing if you got your 3D printing in a shed. Last year I had so many failed prints just because I couldn't get the room temperature up high enough for the prints to be successful, and the cost of heating that little shed on a little fan heater or a little blow heater is way too much. So we've upgraded our printer to the Elegoo 16K Ultra. So let's take a look at it.
Is it cold?
No, it's not cold.
Are you cold?
No, I'm not cold.
Can you see my breath? It's super cold out here at the minute. And what I normally do is, while I'm out here, and I'm going to do it right now because it's freezing, I stick on this little heater and it usually warms the place up pretty nice, and I can get on with a project and get some crafting done. But it's super expensive to run this thing. I can't leave it running overnight, so that basically means I either have to print when it's warm or print when I'm out here, and usually the prints I want to do are like 6 hours long or so. And this is the 12K Elegoo printer, but it doesn't have a heating tank. The new 16K printer, which I have been sent by Elegoo, thankfully, is ready to be set up, and that means that I can leave prints running overnight, and I'm going to print a really cool big model. So let's get on with it.
So this project is going to be happening over the course of a few videos in a more vloggy kind of style, taking you on the whole journey from start to finish over the next few weeks. But I would really love to get you guys involved with ideas for the project, so keep your ears open for details on that a little later in the video. So as well as a printer that's got a heater in it so that I can print out here in the winter, I've also ordered a bigger wash and cure station, which is the Mercury 3.0 Plus. You might have remembered one of the videos where I tried to print a Balrog, specifically this Balrog, and I couldn't fit it into my wash and cure station. And now it's going to be a lot simpler to print wash and cure big models. And in this video, I'm going to try and print something pretty big. Okay, it really didn't take very long at all to set up the printer. You basically unpack it, set it up, it does some self-testing, and you're pretty much ready to go. I've got it connected to Chitterbox, and the model that I want to print is from a really cool website called Gambody. I'm not sure if you've heard of it before. They've got some really cool big STL files, loads of Lord of the Rings stuff on there. And the one in particular that I'm keen to print, I've been wanting to do it a long time for my dad, is Treebeard. My dad's a huge fan of Treebeard and the Lord of the Rings stories, and the model just looks awesome. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and download this file. I'm going to download the pre-supported versions of the files, and yeah, hopefully we can get printing tonight. And then I'm going to show you the cool feature on this printer, which is the whole reason why I got this printer in this freezing cold shed. It has resin preheating and tank heating. That means that I can leave it running overnight without having to run my heater all night, costing us loads of money, which I can't afford. So we're gonna resin preheat right now, confirm. Okay, so resin preheating is on, tank heating is on. I've never done this before. It seems pretty straightforward. Hopefully it works. So we're going to try and send the model to the printer and see what happens. It's all linked up via, you know, Wi-Fi. Computer's telling me that the file has been successfully sent to the printer, and all I have to do now is click print here, and it should just go bing. Ooh, something's happening. And just like that, I'm printing Treebeard. And judging by the little red flashing light on the front of the screen that was there a second ago, The camera at the back is also filming a time lapse, so hopefully I get to include some time lapse footage from the printer in this video. Next day, morning, and we got a perfect print, which is awesome. This model is looking so cool. You might be wondering why I'm getting out the smaller wash and cure station again, and that's because I was supposed to order 5 litres of isopropanol alcohol for this one. It didn't arrive today, it's going to arrive tomorrow. So these ones that we've already printed, we're going to wash in this, but we're going to cure them in this. And then we're going to print off the rest of the model overnight tonight. Hopefully by tomorrow the new isopropanol will have arrived, and then we'll use this one. While I'm washing and curing these bits, we're going to set up the next print for the rest of Treebeard. So just a little tip for 3D printing. I always wash my models before I take them off the sprues because it's a lot less messy, you get a lot less resin all over the place. And then I don't cure the model until after I take the sprues off, because if you cure the model with the sprues on, you get lots of little dents where the sprues were attached to the model, if that makes sense.
The next day.
Gladly today, my 5 litres of isopropanol alcohol arrived. So I actually get to try out the new curing station. If you've been considering getting into 3D printing, or you've been wanting to upgrade your printing setup, but you've been holding off because of the cost, then now is the perfect time to pull the trigger. Elegoo has their biggest sale ever on right now for Black Friday, with discounts as high as 53% on certain products. I've put some information and links in the description for anyone who wants to check it out. I'll be honest, I used to be a bit anti 3D printing, but when you can print a 10-inch highly detailed model of Treebeard in the comfort of your own home or a freezing cold shed, then what's not to like? So the majority of the prints are super easy to get off the sprues, except for this model, because there are loads of tiny little leaves and some of the sprues are attached to the leaves. So you want to get a little pair of snips like this and snip them off right at the base of each sprue, which is a little bit tricky. But aside from that, all of these models are turning out really, really nice. So one really cool feature about this wash and cure station compared to the last one is, can you see in these corners, there's light shining out from underneath. It's got some mirrors that reflects the light up underneath the model, so you don't have to turn your models upside down to cure them from the underside. You just have to cure them once and they're done. Yes, so excited. I've been wanting to print this model off from Gambody for such a long time. Yep, cured on the bottom and on the top, which is a really cool feature. Means half the amount of curing time. I definitely have to give a tip of the hat to Gambody for the quality of their models. This Treebeard model fit together perfectly with really nicely hidden seams. Once I have them glued together, he will be pretty much ready to prime and paint. Oh my goodness, this has been so satisfying. This model has gone together so easily. Oh, last piece in place. Oh, yes. Oh man, that's so satisfying. Oh, I've wanted to print this model for ages. So, the question is, what do we do now? And that's kind of where I need your guys' help. like I said at the start of the video, I'm hoping you guys will join me over the course of the next few videos. This is going to be a Christmas present for my dad, and I want to make it awesome. I'm looking for ideas on what kind of setting to put Treebeard into. Should it be Mirkwood Forest? Should I print Merry and Pippin to sit in the branches? Or should I put a rock in his hand and have him walking through the battlefield of Orthanc? Let me know in the comments below what you would do with this model. So I actually managed to get the base printed off as well, which is pretty cool, but I think if we can get some ideas going, we can make an even cooler diorama. I do like the way this sits properly into the base, and boom. So if you print this at home, it's going to look awesome anyway. A huge thank you, by the way, to all of my Patreon members who are pinned in my top comment. You guys have made the last few months bearable, just trying to get some content going again. But yeah, anyway. Treebeard is awesome. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully tomorrow's not as cold and my hands aren't freezing at work. Alright, see you next week. Bye. Hopefully next week. Yeah, next week.